Peace family, what's good? It's your man Ocean. Welcome back to the Chieftain Network. Like, subscribe, share my videos as soon as you come in the room. I very much would appreciate it. Help your boy break the algorithm. Help me get up in that one time. Now tonight we got something special, a little somewhat of a treat, especially from where I stand, from my standpoint. It's a lot of haters that's upset about what happened today, but I'm fresh off a high, and I ain't talking about marijuana or no any other. I don't do any drugs, so I ain't talking about no drug high. But I'm coming off a high, and really I'm still on it because I just got through watching the game, bro. The game between Colorado and Colorado State, the in-state rivalry, and it was a great game, and I even though I was hoping for a blister pack for Colorado State to, get obliterated for the simple fact that they coach is a butter biscuit eater from my stance on life. For him to even come at Deion sideways, he said slick shit about Deion, prime time, Coach Prime, talking, talking. Oh, when I speak with grown people, I take my hat and my shades off only to come back. The internet undefeated, you clown. So they come back and show of him in so many post game interviews with his hat and his shades on. Brother, internet undefeated. You can't just be flying off the top of your shit, talking crazy, and you know what I'm saying. There's gonna be some receipts on you somewhere, but that ain't even that's beside the point. Even though I wanted him to get obliterated, I will say that he did a good job in preparing his team mentally and physically to come in and play a game, and they were that most of the people thought that they would be dominated in. They came out and played a very good game. They were very aggressive, and the young quarterback that he got on his team played an outstanding game. I don't know his name. He had a great game. Number 14, I think his name is Morton. He is a very, very good wide receiver. I don't know football talent that good. I would like to say that he gonna be playing on Sundays, but I'm sure that every 9 out of 10 of the college games had a great wide receiver playing today. So I don't know if he gonna be. And they had some good players on the defensive line that played a hell of a game. One dude, he was playing such a great game until he made a silly mistake at the end of the game, but we'll get to that in a minute. But this ain't about them. I just want to go ahead and get them they kudos out top because you know what I'm saying they made a very valiant and respectable effort out there, but Colorado and Deion, they end up pulling out the victory. And like I said, it was a well fought game, and the Colorado, it was well worth, the effort that they put out. It was a hard fought game, and the reason I got these two on the screen because they made great plays, and I'm gonna start with number 21 because he set the tone. That's Shilo. I think Shilo is the older Sanders. You know what I mean? And Shilo made great plays early in the game. Shilo actually got the game started with a pick six. Shilo, you know what I'm saying? And as Shilo said, they asked Shilo about the slick comments that the other coach made before the game. And Shilo, he kept it kind of simple. He like, oh, well, I don't know why they keep doing that to themselves every week. And that was his. I'm going to show him on the field, and he did. Because not only did he have a pick six later on in the game, he had a big time play that they very much needed because the Colorado State was in scoring position, and he caused a fumble made a great tackle and caused a fumble. So Shiloh had a very good game, along with a lot of other plays that he made, a lot of tackles. Shiloh just had a great game. But Shadeur, number 2, the leading Heisman vote getter in my eyes at this point. Now, Shadeur, I don't know what, in the beginning of the game, I'm not going to say that Shadeur struggled, but Shadeur struggled a little bit in the beginning of the game. I don't know if it was the play calling or, was the pressure get to him a little bit quicker than he didn't think that the Colorado State D-line was going to be at him like that or whatever the situation was. Shadeur was having a rough go at it, and to the point that going into the second half, Colorado State was leading, and it was very much, up in the air. Will Colorado be able to pull this victory out? Will they be able to come back and take the lead? And it was a tough game, even going up into the fourth quarter, even with about 7 or 8 minutes left in the game, Colorado was down by 11 points. So that means it's go time. If we're gonna win, it's time to play ball. It's time to play good ball right now. And that's what ended up happening. I think they ended up forcing a punt, and the punter made such a perfect punt from the other team, Colorado State, that they ended up getting the ball on their 2-yard line. Colorado had to start on their 2-yard line, but by this time, Shadeur had now crunk up, and he was getting his rhythm, and he was seeing he was seeing more clearly the defenses that they were throwing, and he was seeing the holes in the defense more clearly. So he had started to pick them apart, and he on that 98-yard drive, I think he was damn near perfect on the drive. If he might have missed the pass, but he still was perfect on the drive. He played it was such a great drive from him. Went all the way down the field, but mind you, they down by 11 points. So that means in order for it to be legit and cut it to a 3-point game, he needed to go in after he scored a touchdown. He needed to get the 2-point conversion and all that. So he did that too. Great, accuracy on the passes that he would throw. He threw it to the, I think it was a tight end or whatever. He threw it to the tight end, got the 2-point conversion, and they come down again and do the same thing. They stopped them again. The defense, I don't even want to talk about Colorado defense right now. I said Shadeur played decent, but the defense as a whole, I don't even want to talk about y'all right now. But anyway, they did stand up enough to make them boy a punt, and they went down the field and came back and got the 3 points. Went into overtime, scored on the first drive in overtime like Shadeur do. He in a rhythm now. You ain't gonna stop him with that rhythm. That's what I learned about Shadeur. Once he get that rhythm, you ain't gonna take him out. So long as he not in the rhythm, you better not let him get in the rhythm, and you might be all right. But if you let him get in the rhythm, it's gonna be over with. But they went down, scored, did what they supposed to do. The other team came back, did the exact same thing. They scored. So then that's now it's time to go to second overtime. And in the second overtime, when you score, you gotta go for 2. So that's what happened. Shadeur scored in the second overtime, went for 2, handled his business, and they stopped Colorado State from scoring in the second overtime. That was the game. So he, went on in the post-game interview. He stood on business like he always do. He said, Shadeur talking. I don't forgot what they said. I don't even know. I didn't see no interview with Shilo. I cut it off by then. But as Shadeur said, these people gonna get enough of disrespecting my pops. And I appreciate him. I appreciate Shadeur for being a confident young man and not being scared to come out here and say, oh no, this the way this shit is. If you ain't rolling with this shit right here, then you on the wrong side of it. And I'm rocking with my pops, and it's a lot of hate coming for my family. But I heard him say this on the show. He said, I'm not gonna sit up here and feel bad for who my pops is. So I'm rocking with the Sanders family because they are legitimate, in the being an example of confident and highly integrable, if that's a word. I'm trying to say they got a lot of integrity, doing things the right way, positivity, and winning black men. So I'm rocking with them. And I just want to give a shout out to, I don't give a damn about no team. I don't give a damn about no Colorado Buffalo, Atlanta Hawks, no team. But I do rock with the players because I can tend to identify with some of the players because they from a similar background that I'm from. So that's just what it is. But I want to just say congratulations to them, man, for staying undefeated. It's going to be a long road. I don't know if they're going to make it all the way to the end of the season being undefeated. But they undefeated right now. And they doing their thing. And everybody who was holding their nuts that whole game, praying and wishing that they were going to fall out tonight, No, man, you gotta wait another week at least. And we're gonna see it now. And do I like them against who they play next week? Oregon, I think. I like them against Oregon too. And I like them against USC. And I like them against everybody they play. I like them for the rest of the season. Long as Deion there, I like them. And after Deion leave, I'm going with Deion. Yeah, that's the way I'm rolling. So, hey, I just enjoyed that. So I wanted to speak on it for a minute, let everybody know how I felt about the situation. That I ain't holding my nuts on Deion. I'm with Deion, and I appreciated the outcome, and I appreciated the adversity that they had to go through to come out and be a winner. Because if you are in the middle of a championship season or a great season, you're going to go through adversity. You're going to have some games that you're supposed to come out and beat the hell out of somebody, and they come out and beat the hell out of you, and you got to squeak by and snatch victory from the jaws of death. You got to snatch that victory right in the end. You got to do that sometime. And they're going to be a team that you should have beat the hell out of, but that's the way that this shit go. If you know how sport go, that's just the way it be sometime. Anyway, I just wanted to say how I felt about that. I really enjoyed that game. Let me know if you was one of the nut holders that was hoping that Deion finna lose. Let me know if you was on the right side of history again tonight. It's your boy, man, Ocean, Chieftain Network. Like I asked you previously before I got started talking my shit, like, subscribe, share my videos. Come back again. We'll do this shit again. Your boy is out.